The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. Now Bolden on the return. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers have spread come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
From the 27, Allen. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Got a man. It's Tonyan complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Open here, Adam Thielen. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Brady now to throw.
Button.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So after the INT, it's Allen. This is Hamler on the receiving end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time.
At the 22-yard line.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 23-yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Jaguars nothing.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Jaguars.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He's going to air it out deep. That's caught at the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them. That big play right there.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or two short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's complete. Hooper. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, that's complete to the receiver, Thielen. It's a gain of 5, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And he will find his man on the outside. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Charger 1st. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the...
Here's Breida. And a short gain down to about the 33. Tackle made by Thomas Davis. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Allen. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
9 yards.
From the gun, Allen. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Now it's Breida. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
yards.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship, 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Breida, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Brady now on 1st down.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones.
And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Let's go.
Marquise Goodwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Well, when you've got a guy like Marquise Goodwin, a former Olympian, mind you, you've got to devise ways to get the football in his hands, and mission accomplished there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get him, big man.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
Yeah.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Brady now on first down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
This is Mostert. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Brandon Bolden on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Allen. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Only route he got is out
And
route.
in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's
Only
going
route
to win
he's
just
using
about
him out
every
route.
time. I don't care what the coverage is.
He's got it, and we're all
Where?
tied at
Truly,
21.
what do you mean?
At 21 apiece. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at
For the
their own
five, right?
17-yard line.
I'm talking.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Brady. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Jaguars.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. Chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Jones. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. Tie game, 4th quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, he'll let this go deep for Rudd. He's got a man, complete. Bring it! Touchdown, Allen! Henry Ruggs, 78 yards. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. For Henry Ruggs, he was the fastest runner at the 2020 Combine, ran the 40 in 4.27. That is fast, folks, and that speed in evidence there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
How he fumbled
And picked up by
conservative.
the Chargers. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run with Breida. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Matt Breida saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a 1st down.
First down.
Throwing now is Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Deep ball for Goodwin. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Allen's throw is complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flushed out right. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Second and 9.
To throw is Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
This is Breida. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And McManus able to put it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From midfield, here's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep, and this is taken in at the 5. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now.
Good.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up.
So Allen's going to look to throw, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Allen.
This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard.
49-yard line.
Back to throw. Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
And incomplete. It's now third down and less than a yard.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Allen to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.